on my way now. I'm on my way now.
Good morning and happy grocery haul. Sounding a bit funny. I don't know if you can even tell, or maybe you can. I had a tooth extraction done up here. Lucky me, I kind of know the process after having my wisdom teeth done, and the tooth was actually fused to the bone, so I had to crack my bone and be able to get it out. So I'm in a little bit of pain still, as in like it feels like someone has like fist punched in my cheek. So talking a little bit funny because, you know, dental stuff's going on. But we're doing groceries this week. I have my Coles groceries and my local fruit and veg, and I spent under $180. My fruit and veg was $31 this week. They were out of strawberries, and I will need to go buy some strawberries because my kids are really enjoying them at the moment. So I might go back tomorrow morning and see if we can just grab like a punt or two. I think they're like $2.50 at the moment. And then my Coles shop came in at $132.08, which I'm really impressed with because I got a lot of pantry stuff, so a lot of processed kind of things. I got a bit of meat this week, and I'm still supporting my local dairy farmers. So I'm really happy with my spending. Now, the way I work out, I spent $290 3-4 weeks ago on that pack from the farm, so my red meat. I allocate $10 a week from that pack to add into my grocery budget. So technically that pack should last us 29 weeks because $10 every week with a meal. I might take out like a spag bowl. It's like 500 grams of mince, and I'll make a spag bowl up. That'll actually give us 2 different meals. So we'll do spag bowl maybe on a Monday, and then the next week we might do it like on a Wednesday. So I'm actually doing quite well. So particularly in that kind of a phase, we might have like 2 pieces of red meat on one of the nights. We tend to eat more chicken than red meat, and then we might do a barbecue and cook up more of the stuff. But on average, I found every time I buy a pack from them, a hamper, and this is the 4th hamper I've purchased, I'm looking at about $10 a week from that hamper to add to my weekly budget, so I know roughly where I'm sitting. So at $163 plus another $10 for my red meat, $173. I'm really happy because with inflation, our budget's gone up around the $170, $180. I'm sure a lot of you guys have had the same kind of thing. Price has probably gone up significantly with your budgets. I'm still supporting the Norco milk. I'm really happy with it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't notice a massive difference between the Coles and the Norco milk for flavoring, but I love what this stands for, so I'll continue to support them. If I was super tight in the budget and just couldn't do some things, and I went back to the Coles home brand version milk, full fat milk, I think I'd save about $6, just for those wanting to compare. Cream, because we always go through cream, whether it's in a coffee or as a dessert, or I make like a chicken creamy sauce of some sort, there's always cream. I didn't order these, I ordered like the Coles version. These are their finest range. They were out of stock. I wanted the 2 pork sausages for $12, and I got these as a substitute. So I prefer the other ones because the kids like them. So these are a bit more of a fancier type of sausage, but they will eat them just fine. I also got some roast beef. We'll do roast beef and salad sandwiches this week, and chicken mince will actually be for the dog. It was really weird. Chicken mince was $7 for 500 grams, or buy 2 packs for $14. And I was like, oh, I think there's meant to be 2 packs for $12, but I only ended up buying 1 pack. So I'm like, well, it's not on sale unless there's a typo and it came through differently. But that'll actually be for our dog. I'll cook up the mince. I'll do like a big thing of rice and some frozen veg, and that is her meals. And then every now and then I add in some sardines just to help her with her omega-3s. You guys know this is our favorite spread that we use. It is a great price point. Greek yogurt, nappies, not on sale. These are rarely on sale, but we need to go through them because we're still getting there with the night times. Block of cheese, these have gone up quite a lot actually. I think they've gone up like over $1 for a block of cheese, but this is a cheese we get, which is the Colby's cheese. It's nice and creamy and soft. Raw sugar, because we have raw sugar on our porridge in the morning. Talking about porridge, these are the quick oat corals ones I get. I think they're $1.65 for a packet that is... Where's the weight on these? They're usually in like a corner, aren't they? How much do we have, people? How 900 grams. 900 grams. You could have just made it a kilo. Anyway, 900 grams. Tin food. So spaghetti again. These are just handy to have. When I came home from having my dental surgery, I just wanted like spaghetti on toast. Simple, and the kids can eat it too. Moving into the warmer months, we're going to start stocking like beetroots and tinned asparaguses and all that kind of stuff to have our salads. And then cat food, because our cat eats a lot of stuff. I've gotten 2-minute noodles because my kids do like them. They were not on sale, but I thought sometimes these can be hard to get in stock, and they had them, so I thought I'd grab them. These were not on sale, but we are definitely getting, like, we've got 3 left, and my kids do not like the Coles brand one. They do prefer the Fighter Brits, so I was like, okay, fine, I'll grab them, but next time they do go on sale, I am going to stock up big time. We are out of pasta. I don't have any pasta, so I couldn't even do like a tomato sauce and pasta dish the other night. Sorry, just swallowing down my saliva. So this was not on sale, but I grabbed it. But I think in next week's shop, I'm going to grab like a bunch of like shell pasta and spaghetti, maybe some, what's the tubular one? I can't think of it, but just pasta is so handy to have in the pantry. Cream, veggies, tomato paste, you can make up anything with it. Our usual bread, so 2 loaves for $8, not cheap. I will go buy my 3rd loaf probably on Monday. Monday seems to be the day I do the stock up of those, and I'll have 3 loaves to last us for the week. They're not on sale, but my kids really do like them. We've got a few family and friends coming over this weekend, so I thought I'd grab those. And then these here, I think they were $4.50 each, or 2 for $6. So a really good buy, so I ended up grabbing 2 of them. My kids do love the twisties, and they do love these Cheetos balls. So leftovers I can store and we can use for lunch boxes and that kind of thing. Cat biscuits, they were not on sale, but I'm low. My cat really does like them, and they help fill them up. So I grabbed another one of them. So that was pretty much my Coles sort of side of things there. I'll move over into what I got from the fruit and veg man. So to break it down, fruit and veg cost $31 this week. It might have been $31.20. I can't remember. They're usually really good and just round like down for us. So let's go with $31. But I have picked up a 4-kilo bag of potatoes, a massive bag of mushrooms, loads of pears, a really nice smelling mango. Now these are North Queensland mangoes. They're not like very bright yellow, but it smells and it feels ready to eat. So sore mouth, nice soft mango. I might be having that with a snack. They had no strawberries at the moment. I will go back tomorrow and probably grab a punnet or 2 for them. Thank goodness strawberry prices are coming back down. I think those were advertised for $2.50 for those massive. I've still got them from last week. We're working our way through like the massive punnet. These are a week old, and they're really fresh and juicy. None of them, I haven't had any of them go moldy. You know, sometimes when you buy like berries, after a couple of days there's like a moldy one, and then it just spreads like the plague. I haven't had that with any of their strawberries, but I did grab blueberries, something for the kids, more so my son, who really likes them. Cucumbers, probably do some salads up this weekend. A really nice smelling rock melon. Their rock melon and watermelon, where I get my fruit and veg from, is just the actual flavor. It is really nice. Apples for my son. He actually lost his first tooth this week and can finally properly eat an apple. I was having to cut it up for him. So he's gonna love coming home and just being able to chomp down a nice red apple. These are very crunchy, very crunchy, very tasty apples. Kiwi fruit, I find my son doesn't like them every day, so we usually do like a day on, day off, day on, day off. Tomatoes, I'm still really enjoying. You'd see my last video where I had like a cheese and tomato sandwich, and I use these tomatoes. There's nothing wrong with like a blemish on a piece of fruit at all. It still tastes delicious. I've actually learned a lot about tomatoes because we're growing our own tomatoes at the moment, and what these kind of things means. It means that there was a lot of rain, and it's actually called something on the tomato, but it doesn't affect the taste of them at all. And this is what I love about shopping at your small grocer, because I do know that Coles and Woolies, I've seen it on, what's that SBS documentary where that guy goes around? I have to think of his name. He's a great guy to watch. I love watching documentaries. And Coles and Woolworths, and sorry, I should probably just say in general, larger superstore chains have a criteria, and if the fruit doesn't meet it, they won't purchase it. So a banana has to look a certain way, a carrot has to be a certain shape and color, or they won't sell it in their stores. And then we become accustomed to, oh, that tomato is not perfect, we don't want to buy that, where it's perfectly fine, and because it does have a blemish or imperfection, we can actually get it at a much cheaper price than what than the larger superstores, chain stores, supermarkets sell them for. I have to think of the guy's name, or if you know it, to comment on below so others can see. But he does a bunch of stuff. He's really quite good. But what I thought I would do, my mouth's actually getting quite sore. I would talk through. Actually, you know what we could do? I could probably sit down. I'm finding at the moment when it comes to dinner planning, I'm like, oh, sausages and veg, spaghetti bolognese, meat pie and veg, and it's becoming very the same, boring. Heat up some chicken and veg, or we might have some soups, and I'm getting bored of it, and I think my kids are getting bored of it. They love broccoli, they love carrot, but I think they're getting bored of the same thing. So what I like to do, let me just find my tripod and we're going to go sit down. So this is how I sort of do dinner ideas. I don't do dinner planning for the week off, just write a list and go to the grocery store. You guys probably know that by now. What I like to do is come up with a bunch of dinner ideas, and then I'll go through my fridge, freezer and pantry, and if I've got the ingredients I can make it, and if not, it'll go on my board for when those items become on sale, and then I'll purchase them. So what I'm literally going to do now is just write down as many dinner ideas as I can, whether I have it in stock or not. So tacos, spag bowls, soups, roast chickens, all that kind of thing. I'm just going to make a huge list, and then from there I might sort of go on my phone and look up maybe some other dinner ideas or cheap meal ideas, get a massive list, and then from there I can probably come up with some dinner ideas that I've already got in the home to get me through for the week. And then I can start to put things on my board where I might think, oh, we haven't had mushroom chicken for a while, I might do that next week or something like that there. So I'm literally going to sit down and make a huge list. Grab your pen and paper and do it with me. Come up with 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 23, 24, 25 meals. Now from this I can easily go through, I've got like spag bowl, tacos, mushroom chicken, pumpkin soup, homemade pizzas, fish and veg, chicken and veg, meat pies, stew, chicken curry, lamb curry, a warm salad, veggie bowls, roast chicken, roast lamb, pasta bake, potato bake, lasagna, lamb burgers, hot dogs, steak sandwiches, shepherd pie, chicken kebabs, my chicken thigh curry, chicken wings and salad, and chicken soup. Now, I know from this, I have a spag bowl in the freezer, so easily can do that one night this week. I don't even have pumpkin soup. I have a pumpkin soup in the freezer that we need to eat. Tick, can do that. Most of the other stuff I could have to make up. They're just 2 meals that I know straight off the bat I can put in the microwave and feed my family if I'm just not in the mood for cooking. I'm then going through looking at this going, chicken wings are really cheap at the moment, and we're just getting into some warmer weather and the nights are still nice and fresh. I might make another batch of chicken soup just to push through. I love chicken soup with some bread for lunch as well. So chicken soup, I buy the big, I think it's 2 kilo chicken wings for like $8. That's $4 a kilo for chicken, which is really cheap. Half of that I'm going to probably marinate and do a honey, soy, ginger, garlic, sticky sesame seed chicken wings, and we might do a salad. a warm salad, a couscous salad. I've got tomato, cucumber, I've got couscous. I could make a little salad dressing. I got a capsicum from last week. I got a carrot from last week. I could do a broccoli salad. We could do that, and I'll make a chicken soup. And the only thing I don't have for the chicken soup would be celery. But I'm popping out to get them some tomatoes, some strawberries. My cheeks really starting to hurt. I could get them some strawberry. Well, I need to get them some strawberries, and I could also do a celery, so I could do that there. We're having pizzas this week. I've got a bunch of frozen ham, salami, all that leftover stuff that we don't eat through the week when it comes to deli meats. I just chuck in the freezer. Gonna pull that all out, and we're gonna make a couple of pizzas this weekend. We've got some friends coming over, so I might go buy a hot chicken, and I'll do like a barbecue chicken. I'll do like a ham and pineapple. We'll do like a vegetarian, then we'll do like a salami one. So we'll go through all of that. I've got a lot of crumb chicken in the freezer. Oh, another one I just thought of. This is what happens when I think out loud. Sushi. I think I might, my son is loving sushi at the moment, so I might, if they're on special, I'll write it on my board. I might get those sushi. I just buy like the sushi weed sheets and then the sushi rice. We love the pickled ginger, and then those chicken crumbed tenderloins that I usually get from Steggles, or I tried another brand, a little bit on the dry side, but they're a lot cheaper as well. We might do like the crumb chicken. I've got an avocado from last week, which is, it's not gonna make it. I'm gonna have to eat it today, that's fine. But next week's shop I can grab avocados. Cucumber, we've got tuna here. We can do vegetarian ones, could do that. I just thought of another meal going into the warmer months. The, what did I call them? The rice paper rolls. They're really nice on like a weekend. Sometimes on the weekend we have like a sleep in. I'll do like a big pancake breakfast, a little lunch, and then we kind of have like a grazing dinner. And I've done them before. It's the rice paper rolls, and I do like 5 or 6 different flavors, a bunch of different sauces, put it outside, and then you just help yourself. So rice paper rolls. Sorry, look at the door. Yeah, so I could do rice paper rolls. So just by talking things through, I've come up with sushi and rice paper rolls as well. But I do need to get through those crumb chicken things in the freezer. I've got a lot of them, so probably start having those on wraps for lunches. And then when it comes to dinner time, once we've used up all that, excuse me, chicken nuggets, my kids love the Coles brand crumbed chicken nuggets. Really cheap, easy to cook, tastes really good. I'm probably gonna go to the chicken strips and start cooking those up. Sorry, and we'll start eating our way through those. I've got a list of things I want to get eaten in the freezer. You know, we get to the point where it's getting like a bit of icicles on it, and you're like, I need to eat these, because if I don't, they're just gonna stay in the freezer and I'm never gonna eat them, and they're gonna end up being probably rubbish. So it's on my list to start getting those chicken strips eaten. I could probably make like a warm salad, that warm salad I was talking about. I could probably do that and cut up some of the chicken and put chicken in. So like spinach, beetroot, feta, crumb chicken, some pumpkin seeds, drizzle like a honey, apple cider vinegar dressing on top. Really, really tasty. For the kids, because my kids won't eat something like that, I will destruct it for them. So it'll be like a little bit of spinach, a beetroot, maybe some tomato, cucumber, carrot, because I know they like those things, and they'll have like the chicken, and then with the dressing I'll have it in like a little bit on the side of their plates. They can taste it if they want to. So by literally just writing down a bunch of stuff that I know how to cook, that I know I have ingredients for, I can sort of get creative from there. Now when it comes to things like a roast chicken, maybe I'll try a different seasoning, maybe I'll cook the veggies in a different way. I've got stew written down there, maybe I'll do like a different type of stew or lots of veggies in it, or just do like a real meaty casserole stew that I can turn into homemade meat pies. I haven't cooked a shepherd's pie in a long time, so maybe I'll use some of the savory mince and do like a savory mince shepherd's pie. My kids would love that, and then actually be quite handy on my very sore cheek at the moment. Savory mince, like real simple. Brown some onion, cook your mince, put in like a tin of tomatoes, maybe cut up some carrot, frozen peas and corn, let it simmer down, put in some tinned gravy mixture just to, you know, give it some depth, and then mash some potato, put it in the oven and cook it. You could even put more veggies into it if you wanted to, or you could put less veggies into it and serve veggies on the side. So that is what I do with my dinner planning when I'm doing the same thing over again. It's getting boring, so we'll just go, you know, just do noodles for dinner. I'll just do a cheese toasted sandwich for dinner. Oh, gourmet toasted sandwiches. I had a girlfriend come over the other night and I done the crumb chicken. I had to eat the crumb chicken, Danish feta, which is a real soft, salty feta. It's really nice. Those roasted peppers that I have in that jar, purple onion, and then I grilled it in a sandwich. It was like a Mediterranean. If I had olives, I would put olives in it as well. But it was like a real Mediterranean kind of like toasted sandwich. It was really, really good. I love, this might sound a bit weird, I love ham, cheese, pineapple, ham, cheese, banana, asparagus, chicken, cheese, and onion, creamed corn and cheese, tomato and onion, ham, cheese, tomato. There's so many different types of toasted sandwiches. So I hope that helps. I hope that has maybe given you some ideas, or just to kind of reinforce that sometimes you just need to get out of that rut and do something a bit different. I have made all of these meals before. There is nothing new down here. Sometimes I will go through my phone and go onto that taste.com, I think it is, and I might put in like budget-friendly dinner ideas, or quick meals, or chicken dinner ideas, and see what comes up. Or I'll go through my freezer and be like, oh my goodness, I have so much mince to go through, mince ideas, and you'll get like these mince meatballs, or all these different types of things to help with dinner planning. So I think a lot of these I can make quite cost effective. I'm using really cheap pieces of protein. A whole chicken to roast is really cheap. I can then save the carcass and make a chicken stock. I can pull all the chicken apart and use it for sandwiches. The yuckier bits I can use for like dog food. We can then use the leftover chicken to make toasted sandwiches. There's a whole range of stuff to do. So I actually think, looking at this, I really want to do the rice paper rolls, and I really want to do sushi. So I'm already going to write that on my board, so as soon as there is a sale on those items, I'm going to grab them and we can look forward to making some of that stuff. Now, I mentioned over on Instagram, I am going to be doing a lot more cooking and meals with you guys. We've been so busy doing house stuff. Our meals have been so basic and simple and repetitive that I want to start refilming. It's hard to do what we eat for dinner every single night, because there's nights I forget, and then I'm like, oh, it's not a true week of dinners, and then I just ditch the 4 I've already filmed. So I'm thinking of maybe just doing a couple of dinner ideas, sharing more meal plans with you, more prepping in the kitchen. It's school holidays in 4 weeks. I'm probably not going to do a lot of bulk baking between now and then, but there are some things I want to cook. I want to make some of my own homemade honey and oat biscuits. My kids are loving porridge. I'm like, well, they might like honey oat biscuits. I'm not going to do muffins. I prefer, well, I don't know what's more filling, but I prefer to make biscuits for them, although muffins fit really well in lunch boxes. I'm thinking out loud again, whatever. So I do have some things I want to get cooked through. So sometimes I'm not in the mood for talking through in a video while I'm cooking, because it's loud, it's noisy, I've got kids. So when I do those videos, it might end up being a bit more of like a voice over in the background explaining things to you, which I think means I would probably do more of those videos, because I'm not like, oh, I have to explain it and stop and start, and the oven's on and I'm cooking and I'm mixing, and the kids, and it can get really, really loud, and I think distracting in a video. So that's my update. That's what I'm looking forward to doing. I'm getting back into some more cooking with you all. My tooth is, the lack of tooth up here is absolutely throbbing. So I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, put all of that away, and edit this video. And to be honest, just stop for 20 minutes. Just stop and chill. I might even cut up this avocado. I love avocados. What I do with mine is when they're this soft, like they need to get eaten, I will cut it in half. I'll put the other half in the fridge and probably have it late in the afternoon. And I smother it in salt, pepper and lemon juice, and I literally just sit there and scoop it out and eat pure avocado. Good healthy fats. It's really filling. It needs to get eaten. These are those really big avocados I bought the other week. So I think I might have that with a cup of tea. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's given you help with some dinner ideas, and to know that it's normal to get out of a routine or get stuck in a routine when it comes to dinner planning and that kind of thing. But hopefully what I've shared has given you guys some inspiration, and hopefully, well, not hopefully, I will be sharing some of those dinners with you very soon. We'll talk soon.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on my fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want